So Marlow just dropped a nearly 3-hour bomb trying to clear her name, and I watched it. And yeah, she explained a lot, but here's the problem. She didn't actually prove anything. And somehow, this might have made everything worse. Because if you go back to what started all of this, Aximity's video, that's where things get serious. Real messages, Telegram logs, a full blueprint showing how the Marlow persona could have been created.
You can also see him talking about his ideas and plans for the Marlow persona, on top of sharing real and verifiable Discord screenshots from the Marlow account's point of view. He also showed early parts of the script, thumbnail, and other stuff for this video on screen, months before it was ever released. This is full proof that Marlow is Danger Mario.
And ever since that dropped, everything changed. This wasn't just, is she cheating anymore? It became, is Marlow even real? So she responded, not with a short clip, not with a tweet, but with a full 3-hour breakdown trying to debunk everything. Let's start with what actually worked. The face reveal. She shows herself on camera, talks naturally, reacts in real time. And honestly, yeah, she looks real. But here's the issue. A face reveal doesn't actually prove identity. Think about it. You could literally put any random person on camera, give them a script, and that's it. That doesn't prove that person is actually Marlow. And even other creators were saying the same thing.
So here's what we learned. Marlow debunked 0. Am I wrong? She debunked 0. She came up with reasons as to why it's possible.
Even on stream, people were calling it out in real time, saying straight up, this doesn't prove anything. And then right after that, she admits something huge.
First of all, it's true that I've been using an AI voice for the last few years. This is something I've lied about so extensively that I can't really blame people for a lot of the doubts they might have had regarding the type of person I am.
Because now it's not just about being real, it's about trust. If she lied about that, what else wasn't real? And that's where the entire video starts falling apart. Because when she gets to the main issue, the cheating accusations, instead of proving anything, she just explains everything, clip after clip.
Now that we've debunked that myth, though, it's
what? We do? No, we debunked that. We didn't debunk anything. You're still a cheater. What?
To go over everything else that's being spread currently.
Because on the internet, explanations don't end controversies. Proof does. And even the stuff she uses as proof doesn't really hold up. Screen shares don't prove anything. If you know you're getting checked, you can prepare. New PC doesn't prove anything. Handcam still doesn't prove anything. All of it looks convincing, until you actually think about it. And then there's the biggest issue of all, the stuff she doesn't address, those Telegram messages, the core of the entire accusation, the thing that started everything. There's basically no real answer to it. And that silence, that's what people are focusing on. Even during reactions, people were skipping through the video trying to find one thing, actual proof, and they couldn't find it. Just 3 hours of nothing, and even other creators started clowning it. Even DrDonutt reacted
Danger Mario,
like this.
And all the allegations are true. Way more likely. And any of the accusations that made sense.
Bro, at that point, you already know people aren't convinced, and it gets worse. Instead of focusing on the main accusations, she spends huge parts of its video talking about random smaller controversies, stuff nobody really cares about, dragging the video out, instead of locking in on the actual problem. And when she finally does touch on the cheating, it's the same thing, explanations, no confirmation. So after nearly 3 hours, what do we actually get? One clear answer. She's real, but everything else, still unproven, still debated, still open. And that's why this didn't end the situation. It extended it, because now people aren't just watching, they're analyzing everything, every clip, every movement, every inconsistency. And if any real evidence drops later, this entire situation could flip instantly. So yeah, Marlow tried to clear her name, but instead, she might have just made the whole thing worse.